Hey guys, welcome back to Evolving Mail. So today I got something for the Chevy Silverado again, and I'm going to show you what it is right after this. I'm not there right now. Okay guys, so I got this switch panel thing for lights and accessories from Amazon to review. It's a Povtor, Povtor. There's a lot of different ones similar to this, and I've had some similar to this in the past. But what makes this one different is that it has a wireless piece. So I did open it up and take a look. Basically, here's the directions. These are different appliques that go over your switch panel buttons. Comes with some heavy duty wires here. Got a few of them. Comes with some brackets, and I'm going to go over some of this stuff a little bit more right after I set this camera up to take a look. Okay guys, so when you open this kit up, this lid's on here like that, kind of hinges on the back, it snaps into place. But here you can see you've got 8 places to put positive and negative, up to 30 amps, 230 amp, 220, and 410s. Now you can switch them out because they give you extra fuses and a fuse puller, so you can switch them out. Then you've got a place here for your positive and your negative. That's where these cables come into play. They're not super long, so you're gonna have to mount this somewhere close to the battery. Okay, close to the battery. And you got to find a place, and there's not a whole lot of places to do anything. So they also give you a 60 amp breaker. So between this module you come over here and you put the breaker right here, and you come to here, and then you take the longer cable and you go to here to the battery. So if it pops like that. That way you don't destroy your system. Okay. The other thing that's nice about this is they give you a small wire, and you can either, the small wire is whether it turns on from auxiliary power, or it comes on from like the key switch, or it comes on from straight from the battery. You can go straight from the battery, and it'll give you full-time power, so you can turn the lights on. Whatever you have hooked to this, you can turn on all the time. Or you can take this wire over to the fuse box and come off of a fuse, and they give you the fuse jumper as well. They give you a jumper for the fuse, so you pull the fuse out, you put a fuse in there, you put another fuse in there for the power going out to this, so you can connect these two things together. It has, like, see right there, has a little push that in, run this over to the fuse, or to here. This piece pops right inside of there, and that'll give you power only when you have your key in. Now there's 2 ways to do it. I am not sure how I'm going to pull that off. I've thought of doing it both ways, but the only problem is if you leave your lights on, then you're kind of screwed. I'm only trying to put ditch lights on right now. I do have this light in the front that kind of lights up on the grill, and I do have steps, and the steps are wired, they're hardwired in. And I thought about, they're coming from this, and I thought about doing the steps too, because right now I can't turn the steps off unless I pull the fuse. This way I could hit the button and either have it all the way on all the time, or be able to turn the steps off. So I may hook the steps to this as well. But the first thing you gotta do is you gotta figure out where you want to mount this. So they give you a couple brackets for mounting the switch. You have this flat one that you can put anywhere, and you have this. Well, this bracket, basically you can mount this several different places on here depending on how you're going to do it. I think I'm going to go into the cold air filter right here, just put a couple holes right there, and that way it'll be out of the way. It has this nice little area right here, so you can bring the wires to put in here. You can come up through here, so it keeps the water out of them. There's nothing over here that's really in the way, and I think I'm going to go ahead and utilize this space because it's not restricting the airflow to the filter, and it's just out of the way, and I like it. There is some area over there, but then I have to get this big gauge wire to run over here, and it's a little bit more than I feel like dealing with. So I'm gonna do it right there. So I did get a couple they give you some screws and some stuff to use. Mostly they're metal screws, and I give you a couple to go with this, but I'm going to I think I'm going to go ahead and use these spare ones I have right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the drill bit that fits this size. It's going to come in here. I think this is a 1/4 inch, and I'm just gonna eyeball this up. It's not rocket science. Just make sure that I'm away from anything I need to not hit. Kind of get it level. I don't know what this is made out of, but it's strong enough to hold that. I'm going to put one in. Right there. Level it out right there. Do the other one. These up. It's hard to get to this because I'm not tall enough. I was just watching a video by the YouTuber Fort9. Does a lot of motorcycle stuff. He's talking about the front end of trucks and SUVs killing people because they're so high. And here I'm out here trying to get over the top of my truck, and I'm like, yeah, you're right, Fort9. Okay, so there are some holes that kind of, so you can bring, so when you're running wires to this, say this is the wire you're bringing up for the accessory, you bring it up through there and you stab them in here and you tighten these down. So you need to have those in a place where you can access them. I'm going to put this like right there because I can just run the wires up, and I can attach it to here or just attach it to something and keep it clean. So that's what I'm going to do. They do give you a couple screws and nuts in here. Give you some long ones and some shorter ones. It's just a matter of, I could actually just zip tie this down. It would be tight enough, but go ahead. Somebody making noise on camera when I'm on camera. I think what I'm going to do is put the cable on and figure out where I want to run it to. Doesn't really matter which one's which because it's just completing a circuit. Put this one in there for now. You can always come back later. Hole ain't big enough. Pull this up through here. Take positive out. It's hot as crap outside. I'm right in the sun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hook up the ground wire before I get all crazy. Take the power. Let's go ahead and attach our ground first. Now we just need to kind of route our stuff up. We're not going to be in the way. Knocking shit down. Okay guys, so I've got a setup going here, and what I've got is I took the black wire right there. It's attached to the battery. I've got the hot coming over here, attaching to the hot side. I've got some other wires through here that we'll go over in another video. All right, so the red and black. So the red comes over to here. Red comes to here. The black wire is coming right up to here, and then you've got I've got my the switch that came with it. So if it trips anything, it'll trip that, or you can just turn it off. I turn it off when I'm going to wire stuff up, so we don't do something dumb. But you just want to click that back, and then so the red wire is coming in, goes through the switch here, red wire coming back out through here. So this is basically going through the switch, comes out of the switch, goes into the red positive of the battery, and this is going straight back to the ground on the battery. But basically I've got the small wire coming, and that's coming over there from the fuse. I just tapped into the to the fuse, and you can see, let me get this off. Okay, I tapped in over here. I think it's the I believe it's number 15 that I went into. Anyway, it's right about there, and just tapped into that. And I've got to clean this up a little bit more, but I got the wire going over there, and then it goes into this. Just push it. That just pulls out and pushes in. I use terminals and everything. You can see where I brought up the terminals for here, for different lights. I've got this light. Let me go over here and show you the inside real quick. So in here I got a phone case, a phone holder. There's a phone holder, and there you go, that's magnetic, and I just I epoxied a big washer to the back, so when I want to put this up there, holds it, and it also holds your phone, obviously. And then it has a charging port right there, but it lasts a pretty long time. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the key on, turn the radio down so I don't get a whatever. Okay, so I got it on, and then so I've got it on, and you got to have this on, you got to have the key on, and then I got a DRL right there, so I hit that button, and the lights they go off, turn it back on. There you go. And then I've got I got a button down here for the rock lights that I had installed. You hit that, hit the button. Works pretty good. Okay, so once you get in here, you know, I drive down the road when I want to use the lights or whatever I actually have on there. But when you turn it off, it does stay on. But when you turn the switch off, the lights and everything that this is controlling does go out. And again, these lights aren't blinking to me, but they're blinking on camera. But so you just got to kind of remember to shut that off. But it's still way better than having to run a wire in there. And just to show you real quick, one last time, is I got these lights going to the little thing on the grill. These are going to my rock lights, and these are going to some lights up on the hood there that I'll have a video out for soon. But all in all, once you have everything hooked up that you want, this is about my only complaint is this one thing keeps falling out. So anyway, once you got everything in there, you just put the lid back on. Put the lid back on, and everything's nice. And this thing has worked flawlessly. It's been on here for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's been flawless. This is the dumbest thing ever seen on a Chevy right here. Oh my God. Anyway, so there you go, guys. It came out pretty good. It's pretty nice little system. Very happy with it. It stays out of the way. There are no issues whatsoever, and it's just overall a really good fit, and it was, I think, pretty good for the money. So anyway, thanks for checking me out. Please hit like and subscribe, and as always, check out Facebook, Instagram, TikTok if it stays around, and all that. Anyway, guys, thanks. I really appreciate it, and take off my nerd glasses, and as always, guys, peace out.